We are here on the shores of beautiful Lake Tenkiller. It's a little foggy, but folks, this one is actually happening. That is the man, Mark Jeffries, right there.
It's happening right now, right this minute. Today we made the announcement that yes, I'm 0-7. I'm going up against Matt on Monday. Monday is the day. Monday is the day. I looked at the weather. It is going to be the perfect day in the state of Oklahoma. What is my record against you in our little
0-7?
I am 0-7, folks. Can I finally defeat the superstar? You know what the odds are? I'm going to put odds on this. For me, 75-1.
No, it would be. So I fished Tenkiller quite a bit earlier this year.
Haven't
and I'm
been
fishing
on it
more.
in a year.
I feel like for you, I'd put your odds at 3-1.
What?
You fished Tenkiller for how long?
A long time.
You like it in the spring?
Yeah.
You've caught them in the past years in the spring when it's this level. You desperately want the W because you're going to have a GoPro in your boat this time, and it's also going to be out.
I don't have a
one-on-one,
GoPro.
heads up.
Are you going to give me a GoPro?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get y'all dialed in.
All right.
We have to. We can't not film it now.
Oh, I know. Wrapped up the show, and I'm trying to get ready because you know what? I'm tired of getting beat. I can't go 0-8. I know you guys out there think I suck, and all I know how to do is throw a topwater and Carolina rig, but I'm really going to try this time. I am sick and tired of losing. He can catch him. You know why? Because he fishes. I just talk about him.
We're doing 5 fish again. Best 5, no Alabama rigs. Call up to your best 5. We'll meet at a time.
It's going to be a Dolly Parton competition. 9 to 5. That's what we're doing.
It's fairly natural. He's working on it.
Natural?
Natural. Because you got to talk to the camera just like the camera's not on. Like when you talk to me, like when you rolled up, you're like, what's up? If Mark beats me, I will wash his boat.
Mine's pretty clean.
His
though,
210 Super Pro. Look at that. That's filthy,
it's
Mark.
kinda dirty.
Look at how dirty that.
It is kind of dirty.
Look at how dirty that is. I
Well,
will
it rained
wash
on the
his
way
boat.
over here. Sprinkled.
If I win, though, till the 4th of July, Mark can no longer call me Matthew on air.
Matthew, I got to tell you, man, last night a little stressful. Matthew, a ton to talk about here on a Tuesday. Matthew, how you doing, man? Matthew,
It's got to be either Matt or Panger or whatever he wants to call me. No Matthew, though.
till July?
Till 4th of July.
Okay, I'm good with that.
He has 2 red crankbaits tied on. That's all he has tied on right there at the cranking rods. This is the other thing that's always driven me nuts about Jeffrey. Since I've known him, look how long that tag end is.
Yeah.
Every one that he ties, that's like 1.25 inch tag end.
It's not that
That
long.
would absolutely drive me nuts. 13 to 16 inch slot, so everything over 16, everything under 13 goes in the box. This lake has smallmouth, spotted bass, and largemouth. And no info on the lake. You can't be calling people during this thing when it's going horribly wrong for you.
I got you.
All right, you ready
All
to
right.
do this?
Confidence is good.
All right, here we go. 9 to 5, Lake Tenkiller. Me versus Mark. There's Mark. You ready to do this, Mark?
I'm ready, big boy. I got about a 10-minute run. Matt's right over there. I know where he's going right off the bat. He's going right over here on this point, and he's going to try and catch smallmouth. That's not what I'm doing. See, there he goes right there. All right, might take me a little while to get where I want to get to because of the fog, but I fully expect, hopefully, the crankbait bite is going to be on today. Let's see what happens.
So I have not fished Tenkiller for the past month. The water looks like it is up a foot or two. To start on some classic pre-spawn stuff. Looks like we got about 58-degree water.
All right, here we go. I'm at my first spot. Let's see what happens. There's one. It's gonna be a short, but we can keep anything under 13. And look at that, sand bass. That would be the right or the wrong species.
All right, first stop, no fish, about 20 minutes in, but things are looking good. So I just wanted to see if I could pick up some easy ones in a popular cove before it kind of got drilled today. But I'm gonna run up lake and hit some more pre-spawn stuff, see if I can't find some fish that are on the beds and blind fish them. "13 to 16 inch slot, and that's a 12 3/4 incher, so I'll throw them in there."
This is one of my favorite banks in the whole lake this time of the year, so I better get fit down here or it's gonna be a long day. There's one. I bet it's a sand bass. Another sand bass. This is not good.
Slot fish. Throwing this big bite baits. It's a 3.5 inch flipping tube, and it is really awesome. On like the Ozark Lakes, put a little glass bead in there. It's a Jeff Crete deal. But it frickin' works.
There's one. Another sand bass? No. Spot. Good spot. Could be a good under. That would be a slot. So that goes back. There's one. In the juice. This one's a little better, maybe. Don't be a sand bass. Don't be a sand bass. And it's a sand bass.
Well, we are about an hour and a half in. I still have that one little one. I still haven't worked up lake where I want to get to. Just checked a bunch of stuff kind of in the mid-lake area. Gotta really get it dialed in here.
Another sand bass. Man, the sand bass are just anything crazy. No, that would be an under, I believe. Look at that, the whole crankbait. Man, that is a skinny smallmouth. Hanger, he's probably got 15, 16 pounds already.
$15 3/4, that's a release fish. Dang it. "13 inches, that's a slot fish."
This is super shallow right here. So I want to focus on those deeper banks. No, oh, it's got off. Another under. That's not helping. Because by now, Matt's already got 5 overs.
Another slot fish. $15 and a half. It's ridiculous.
Could it be another under? Yes. A tiny under. You know what? I'm not even going to keep that. That's embarrassing. Come on. That would be another slot. I don't think that's over 16, but it's a good sign that they're on these docks. Some of my favorite docks on the lake. That would be, yeah, it's a slot. Ugh.
Got cool spots all over him. How much you want to bet he's 15 inches long? Yep, another release fish.
I got 5, but I bet they weigh 6 pounds, if that much. We'll see how the water clarity is in one of my deep spots where they stage, and I might throw a Carolina rig there. It just depends on how well the water's in the bushes and whether or not I can throw a spinnerbait around those bushes. One of my favorite banks this time of the year. Water temps only in the 60s, and all I could catch were dinks.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm putting him in the box. And a half. 15 and a half. Why?
I tried some main lake stuff with a spinnerbait, with a square bill, but I actually caught my first over in this pocket that is one of my favorite spawning pockets, but you can't see anything. The water temps, let's see here, water temps like 62, 63, 45-degree angle banks. Really seems where I'm getting bit the most. That area that I started out in, man, I caught a lot of fish. A lot of pet store fish though. I mean, they were tiny. All right, here's the deal. I'm gonna go back to the area that I caught him this morning, but I just don't get it. It's kind of weird that you're catching all these fish, but just no size. You know that old thing about if you're fishing in areas where other people aren't, that could be a good thing or a bad thing. And I haven't seen too many people today. Probably a bad thing. Once again, probably another slot. Got about an hour, 40 minutes. Probably about a 10-minute run back. Man, I get 2 more. I don't know if that's gonna be an under or not. I need to call out one of those unders. Ease. Time waster.
Maybe. I was going to get my phone. How many 15.5s can you catch? Unbelievable.
Yep. 15. Ooh, this is a good one here. Unless it's a sand bass. Come on, stay on. Oh yeah, stay on. Oh, stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on. Yes. That's an over. Maybe that was a good decision to come back to my favorite bank. That's 2 overs.
That's a limit with a smallmouth. That's about a 10-incher. Oh, what do you know? 15.5. Shocker.
Man. Two more of those, and I might have a chance. Let's go. That's not Matt, so I'm not answering. That would be Dano. All right, it is final stretch time. good one. Stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on. I bet it's a sand bass. Oh, barely got it. That one's 15. No, probably a slaughter. Maybe not. It's gonna be close.
This is the bad part because I think this fish might cull. I don't even want to do this. This is really bad. So this is the one I just caught, and this is the one I'm culling. Wow.
A sand bass. Oh, no, could be an over. Ooh. No, 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 no. Stay, 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 stay. Probably a slot. Yes. Fan the tail, that's an over.
You want to take a guess at how long that one was?
All right, I'm done. Let's go see what the damage is. You know what 0-8 is? An opportunity to go 1-8 next year. Man, I tried. I caught a ton of fish. I think I was doing the right thing, but probably gonna be a loser again.
Oh, that's a 12.5 incher. That's a cull. Oh, that's all she wrote. I got 5 for about 4 pounds. I had one good bite. I never saw it. I caught a ton of fish. I had a lot of fun. I lost to Mark Jeffries though.
It is 5 o'clock and Matt is not here. Yep, there he is, blowing through there.
He didn't text or call, which means he's got a couple, so. I mean, you saw what went down. How does that not happen? And he's still filming, which means he wants this to be on GoPro. Well, I'm waiting on Jeffries to get his boat all loaded up. I caught a lot of fish on the tour tube today. Not a lot of big ones, but I went through like 3 bags of them. Just no overs, just a lot of those 15 and 7/8 inchers. Fish number 1 for Mark. 211.
That's 1.
Fish number 2. 195. Fish number 3 is a good one. 343. Oh,
That's my under.
there's his under. Oh, that looks familiar, folks. 0.94. Mark's 5th and final fish. Another over, ringing in at 207.
For a grand total of.
So Mark had a limit for 10.5 pounds.
With 4 overs.
I really don't even want to weigh mine. I really don't. All right, here we go. Ah, I legitimately will not have 4 pounds. So. Fish number 1 is 0.70.
0.70. Fish number 2 for Matthew.
0.92.
Man.
Fish number 3. This might be the big one.
That fish is a rail.
0.92. Fish number 4.
Wow.
That guy missed cold. 0.46.
Oh my goodness.
Fish number 5.
Is it an over?
No, but I do have the trifecta.
That would be the hat trick.
The hat trick.
That's a healthy looking smallmouth.
Fish number 5. 0.63. They're swimming back and forth through the divider. That, my friends, is a 5 bass limit.
A 5 bass limit.
That is a 5 bass limit for 363.
Sorry, man.
3.6.
Is that still rolling?
Yeah, it's still rolling.
All right. A lot of people don't give me credit. They think that I am evil in my ways and stubborn, and all I do is throw a Carolina rig and a topwater. And I stuck with 2 things all day long. I stuck with that crankbait, and you saw it. I had it out there. I wasn't hiding
Fortunately, I
anything.
stuck with 2 things all day long too.
So
No, I was getting bit too much.
it's all right, man.
I was getting bit too much to stop what I was doing, even though I knew I thought that as the day went on,
Yeah.
and a lot of those, all mine were good bucks, and I figured they were on beds. And you know, by the time you slow down and flip a stretch, I mean, it takes a minute or 2, but
Hey, we'll talk about it on the show tomorrow.
oh, I'm sure we will, and we'll probably talk about it the next day and the next day and the next
No,
day.
man. I'm 1-7. I
Well,
beat the dude 1
I
time.
will say this: Matthew is going to the house.
He's going to the house. I'm a winner.